Ladies and gentlemen, it has been 24 hours since the first episode of Wyvern Watch. If you've been watching with us every single episode, you have almost consumed an entire day's worth of our nonsense. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wyvern Watch. I'm your DM for the evening, George.
I'm Ryan. I play Tonsil. And Ayler. I play Ayler.
I'm Jacob. I play Owlheart.
I'm Mac. I play Zoodle Mac.
I'm sorry about that. I was dragged into the past by fond memories of just the quick delivery.
The quick delivery, the no nonsense, straight to the point.
No bit, no nothing. This is a bit-free episode. No bits, no jokes.
That's a bit.
We're not making
The
jokes.
irony.
The irony.
It's the old
You've been
irony
deceived.
joke.
That's crazy, though. Episode 24. It feels like just yesterday we were on episode 12.
Closer to 14, maybe.
Closer to 14.
Feels more like 14.
Yeah. This is going to be the last episode we record in our magical D&D weekend. This is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is the 10th episode we will have recorded this weekend.
Ruin the magic.
Ruin the magic. I'm going to get you out of your immersion here, and then I'm going to put you right back into it. You guys ready? We do some clapping.
That means you're listening to this at least 10 weeks.
Yay! We're doing some clapping so we can get to the realm of fantasy. Now we're clapping really loud because you're in a thunderstorm! Oh! Thunder! 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 In the realm of fantasy! Wow, would you get a look at those waveforms?
That's a way for
We need to have like a warning, like it's like
Yeah,
a
like-
Viking bar. Turn your yeah. So you need to put at the beginning of the episode.
We're already in this
disclaimer.
realm.
Sorry.
Disclaimer.
Residual.
Lower your audio.
Yeah, you should have like a little beep when it's
Well, if I'm worth my salt at all as an editor, I should be able to fix it in some
equalize
way.
and the
Like,
sort.
I don't know, compress it or whatever the hell you're supposed to do. If I'm worth my salt, we'll see in about 10
We'll
weeks.
find out, I guess.
We gotta talk to our man Kanye West.
Yo, how do I produce? He's like, here you go. And I'm just like, I understand.
And he speaks some
My eyes roll in the back of my head.
yeah, he speaks some eldritch horrors into your ear. Whispers you sweet everythings.
Yeah, all knowledge.
Wait, does he do both of those at the same time?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
He's perfected
talks-
layering his tongue so he can speak in 2 languages at the same
He
time.
talks to me, my
Communicate
eyes,
two
my
different
eyes
languages.
glow like the bear from the Good Morning music video. And I'm like, I understand.
It's pretty metal, if I do say so myself. Thunder! Man, I got a strange hankering for a white monster now. Anyway.
Thinking back, we should throw Zoe's name on the screen. So we say, thanks, Zoe, and just...
I'm edit and also Vegas too when I put a picture up for YouTube. Because that's right, folks. We're the only podcast that only posts on YouTube. And we're
Hey.
assuming other ones post somewhere else, but I don't.
Yeah, they
listen
do.
to them.
SoundCloud? Why are we not posting the SoundCloud?
People do that.
Yeah.
Do people listen to podcasts
People-
on SoundCloud?
Not only do I not listen to podcasts, but I
I don't
don't listen to
remember who.
SoundCloud.
Somebody asked me, "Oh, is your podcast on SoundCloud?"
No shit. Huh.
Because I
Well,
mean, it's an audio sharing platform.
I guess, but I
We
get.
share
George,
audio.
whenever you want to take the initiative for that, just ask for the MP3s.
Yeah, I think just hand me the MP3s. I mean, I can do that whenever, dog.
Okay.
Coming soon, probably before this episode.
Yeah, we're already on.
Coming soon in the past.
Yeah.
So in your future, it
Let's-
has come
this
a
is-
long time ago.
When you're listening to this, in December or whatever, this is when it all clicks in your head. You're like, oh, everything makes sense.
This is when they
Everything
did
makes
it.
Back when we're at maybe we might even have 2 or 3 fans that are gonna feel left out.
Gosh,
Yeah.
that's gonna be crazy.
God damn it.
Once we have 2 or 3 fans, we can have Wyvern WatchCon here at our house in Gainesville,
Yeah,
Florida.
Stay the night.
There is nothing that can go wrong by just
live audience.
inviting
to us
anybody
recording.
who says,
Yeah.
"Oh, I watch your podcast."
I would do that if somebody watches our podcast. Like, hey, I would like to be either a part of it or just hang out with you guys while you're recording it. I would let that happen.
Yeah.
If they were cool.
Just sit in the corner, just watch us, just wave at them.
Exactly. How cool would that
I
be?
can see that they're
You
gonna
just
see
hear an extra laugh.
Yeah, right. It's like
it'd be like
Joey!
Wyvern Watchers filmed in front of a live studio audience.
it'd be like the band leader on a talk show or something.
Yeah,
Just kind of laugh sometimes, and then maybe music will play. They won't play
that'd be
music.
dope.
Be a band leader, doesn't play music.
If you can play music, that would be even better.
Even
Yeah, we
better.
could have you as a band leader. As we introduce ourselves, you like, I don't know,
We'll even let you choose what we eat for dinner.
That would be.
Oh yeah, add you to the rotation.
It'd be that's an honor.
Put the name next to the restaurant.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
and
All right, any fans out there, if you'd like to be a part of Wyvern Watch, email us at wyvernwatchofficial@gmail.com, a resume, and $20.
theme song.
Wait, 5, 4. Welcome to Wyvern Watch. That was terrible.
Had to squeeze in somewhere.
That was good. I appreciated it.
That was a good one. Now I think the only person who hasn't introduced the theme song is
Jacoby.
And we all know why.
Because he thinks it's terrible. Every
And
time he reminds
if
us.
it was my choice, I would. If you guys left it up to me to introduce the theme song, I would never do it.
Well, what do you think's a better theme song, Jacob?
Yeah, Jacob, come on, give me your 2 cents.
Pick a song.
I think
Poison.
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 Thanks, George.
What was that about?
No.
He farted on me and then flicked
I
me
did
off.
You Heisman'd him and flipped him off.
Well, I got the lemonade that he bought me.
Wow, you got the limit.
He did the wet fart.
I did the wet fart.
Did what?
The Shrek 4D wet fart.
You're starting to question your character.
That's why I don't play a character, because I'm too bipolar.
Yeah.
I hate being bipolar, it's the best.
Let's play D&D.
You're like Kanye.
Let's play D&D.
It's your superpower.
It's my superpower!
That was a perfect Kanye impression. All right, let's play D&D. What's in the cave?
So we are walking down steps now.
Hey, you're not the DM. Alright, kids.
I would like to take lead. I'm assuming it's dark.
Well, let's begin actually by catching up our viewers. It's been 2 weeks since they last heard us, so how about we bring them up to speed?
Maybe
Where were
1
we?
week.
So
By this time, we might be doing weekly.
Who knows? Regardless, it's been a while since they've heard the last reports of the boys, so give them a case-by-case exactly everything that happened.
We retrieved the crystals, and we're going to the final island.
Nobody did anything cool last episode?
I'm getting to it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We put the crystal in. We put the crystal in the book statue, and we had Larry give a blood sacrifice and a pledge allegiance to the god that we're going to offend soon. It seemed important at the time, but maybe it wasn't that big of a deal. Like we might not have had to do it. Anyway, then we went to the sword statue, and Zoodle Mac proved himself as the jumping magician by jumping from complete standstill high into the air and placing the crystal firmly into the sword statue, which sent a shining red light and out into the sky and connecting with the other one from the telescope. And we're finally heading to the final
Island that rose from the sea.
oh yeah.
But on our way there, we were attacked by about 10 crystals swimming around in a cloud. But luckily, Zulmak was prepared. He thought of this. He knew that something like this could happen. He casted Shatter on the cloud of them, killing about 8 of them immediately. And then later, 2 of them just crashed into each other on their own accord in a critical fumble and died.
I think his shattered knocked him off balance and then they flew into each other.
Yes.
Man, that Jude was a cool guy.
Finally doing something. Instead of just kind of sitting there silently and saying, well, let's go to the next place. He's finally redeemed himself. He's finally showing his true character. He also saved he also saved us from the evil, saved everybody from the evil restaurant.
Yes.
Dark World Chili's.
Yes.
Twilight Chili's?
Twilight
Yeah,
Chili's.
Zoodle's having to do a lot. Zoodle's
This has been Zoodle's time.
the Zoodle arc. It's the Zoodle arc.
Yeah.
We've gone from the Tontal arc to the Zoodle arc.
That's right. Okay.
Hopefully there'll be a happier end to the Zoodle arc.
Oh God.
Gotta have some clear lungs for this
Honestly,
episode.
To broadcast your voice. Oh.
Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. What?
Red.
You've never heard of
We're flexing
vocal
on
exercise?
Yellow.
Reflecting
It's
on
a
thespians
vocal
and
exercise
opera singers.
to make sure you can pronounce things correctly.
Unique New York.
Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich.
I
Chick-fil-A.
don't like that one. Stop it.
It's a real one. Why is it
Red
disgusting?
leather, yellow leather.
Just some like I'm imagining some like old lady with long red long like plastic red fingernails and like too much makeup and a wrinkly face going.
Toy boat.
Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich.
Sandwiches and that little dog in a purse barking loudly at the wall. And she's like, Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. She casts a goddamn curse at me and I fall.
Unique New York. Unique
No,
New
it's
York.
better.
Unique New York.
New York's pretty unique.
Unique New York.
Exactly. It's a tongue twister tie. We haven't done anything this episode yet.
Nope.
What's in the cave?
What's in the box?
You've been
behind
listening
curtain
to
number K?
Wyvern Watch Tongue Twisters.
Wyvern watch.
Wyvern Watch, Wyvern Watch. Wyvern Watch, Wyverns. Wyvern Watch, Wyverns. Wyvern Watch, Wyvern.
Wyvern watchers watch wyverns.
Wyvern Watchers watch Wyverns.
Watch.
Wyvern Watchers watch Wyvern Watch.
Wyvern watchers watch wyvern. That's what we call our fans, Wyvern watchers.
Yeah.
Well, hey, fellow Wyvern watchers, welcome to Wyvern Watch.
Wyvern fist.
Yeah, Wyvern feast.
Now do the Wyvern call.
Yeah, do that to us in public. We'll point at you. We'll give you a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Wyvern
We'll-
Watchers
we'll
watch
know.
Wyvern Watch. Wyvern Watch.
We'll know who the true fans are.
If you give us the old Wyvern call.
Wyvern Watchers watch Wyvern Watch.
All right.
So we're
What's
going
in
down
that
some
cave?
stairs.
Yes.
What's behind door number cave?
Door number mausoleum number 1. All right. So you guys,
Is it dark? Is there any illumination inside this mausoleum?
not on the stairwell. No, the stairwell is dark, and you will either need to light a torch or be guided by your
That is-
night vision friend.
The most important part to have light. The
Yes.
staircase.
For the most part, whenever there's darkness, I kind of assume you guys.
How much does the last glowing orb we have? Well,
We used it.
I thought there were 4 total.
Yeah, but we put one in the telescope, we put one in the book, we put one in the sword, and then we put one in the yes.
Oh, right, the yes.
Yes.
That part was confusing me.
Alright, I have torches.
Yeah, like
I know. For the, I mean, I assume that whenever you guys go into a dark place, you light a torch.
Yeah, I'm gonna light
That's just another,
one hand.
convenience of life thing that I do for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll still lead the way because I'm assuming I could view a
See
little
that.
further.
Yeah, you can see further with
Yes.
dim light as well.
Larry in the back. 'Cause,
Okay.
Some cushioning in case something like comes at us.
Yeah.
So
Reminders of the dungeon crawl.
this is a very long staircase, and you guys, as you traverse further and further under the ground, the temperature drops starkly, and you're soon shivering as you proceed down these damp stairs.
It doesn't go down far enough to get warm, does it?
No, it just goes cold.
I
You
feel comforted.
go down these stairs, which start to be that iron and stone that the mausoleum was originally made of, and soon turn into a black marble with veins and speckles of that red crystal that you're all too familiar with, spotted in these stairs. As you get closer to what you have to assume is the antechamber of this mausoleum down the staircase, the gems in the walls and stairs start to have a faint glow to them, and soon you don't need your torches at all, as the entire place is illuminated by these speckles of red beside you, above you, and beneath you. Eventually, the floor levels out, and you find yourself in a singular, large antechamber.
Is that like a cool thing that you can just tear down?
Nope, this is a piece of wood. However, this is an efficient way of getting tracing paper. Actually, yes, this is my specialized tracing paper ripper. I'll sell it to you for $10.
I'm good. Don't really use tracing paper that often.
No, you're an original artist.
Yeah. I drew this thing.
And also,
We'll post it. We'll post it. Follow us on Instagram at Cute Emergency.
you also do Tonto and
Sorry.
Anime Girl Head.
Usually I just post pictures of dogs that I find on the internet, but sometimes I'll post the one for watching it.
Would have been funny if we've actually like hacked Cute Emergency and we do such that like they think they
That's
still
some
have
viral
control.
that's some viral marketing to the next level. We would
Yeah.
actually give them an actual virus to hack their account.
They think there's still like posting everything without any like disturbances, but we just slip in a Wyvern Watch advertisement here and there.
Yeah, like we'll get this real cute dog, and we'll start taking pictures of it, but in the background have the Wyvern Watch like handouts
Yeah.
and stuff.
We just start photoshopping in like the maps and stuff.
Yeah.
You were the first one in the room. All right. So the room that you expose yourself into is a warped diamond-shaped room, continuing that black marble with the specklings and veins of the red gem. The orientation and just how it is, it suggests the formation of a night sky, and you feel almost like you're floating through an abyss with stars all around you. In the center of the room is a statue of a tall, powerful man, Menston scale, with the man holds a book and seems to be reading from it in one palm, and he extends a sword into this nighttime heavens. He seems to be piercing it. You can't even make out where the ceiling ends. The granite is so dark, and the speckling does not provide any depth. The tip of his sword, red travels through his blade, and almost lightning forms off the tip and shoots off towards that night sky formation and occasionally touches ground.
Like it's like lightning flashing.
You see bolts of lightning, just kind of like a charged electrical current.
Like it's like a sculpted lightning or like actual lightning?
Like actual lightning.
Okay.
There's actually crackling lightning coming off of this.
like all over the
Like,
place.
yeah, just shooting off in directions
Occasionally on the
from the
ground.
tip of the sword and occasionally touching the ground.
Dangerous. Keep away from that.
In front of this statue here, towards the staircase, you see another tribute to Glamos. The same emblem that you have learned to be associated with him, the large stone book open to a nondescript page, but deep in reading, and a sword emerging from it, a long, thin, slender blade edged in that red crystal. Impaled on the sword, you see there's a skeleton still on there.
Oh,
That's
nice.
Behind that statue, you can see two bookshelves along the far left and the far right wall, and in the center, a sign on a stand.
Alright, I'm gonna read the sign. Actually, is that like, do you have to walk through the lightning shooting place?
You can kind of flank just around the surroundings.
Is the statue that big thing in the center?
Yes.
I'm going to make an effort to not, get too close to the lightning. And I will try and walk around and read the sign.
All right. This is the sign you read.
All right, read out loud because I'm a reading guy.
Take only what Glamos has given those of little faith. Take none. Take only what Glamos has given. Those of little faith, take none. Those without sacrifice, take none. Those not of accent, take none. To disobey is to invoke his wrath. May Glamos guide us. So, I'm wondering if this is an and or an or kind of situation.
Are all three of you over there, or just Jewel?
Yeah, I mean,
Because we got a guy who's given sacrifice.
Okay.
So I think he can take some.
You guys look on the sides of on the bookshelves on the walls, and you see the treasures of the accents. You see a sword very similar to the one, though human-sized, held by the statue. You see a black marble pyramid sitting on a shelf. You see a coin purse, a statuette of a doe, a lute, and a lantern.
Do we know what a magic amplifier looks like?
Do I know what a magic amplifier?
You do not.
Didn't. Yeah. Dormo.
It's very, very staticky.
Dormo, can you hear me?
I can't hear you very well.
That's good enough.
That's
That's what a magic amplifier looks like.
I was gonna run to my car and grab like a bag of potato chips and just crinkle it.
How to kill a podcast.
Dormo, what does a magical amplifier look like?
to save my throat. You do make out he's got very little clue because little is recorded of this instrument. However, it is unique and it would be something very, very recognizable. You couldn't miss it.
All right.
So, Eric, so go
It
through
was
the
the statuette of the
That's
doe.
basically how the DM says,
Yeah.
don't worry about it.
Yeah, so I mean, like go through the list again, because I mean, it's like what sword.
You
Pyramid,
see
doe.
the sword of that resembles the one that the statuette of the man is holding. I'm sorry, the statue of the man is holding.
So where are these?
The glow
These are on the
sword.
bookshelves.
On the bookshelves.
Yeah,
Yes.
the accent sword.
A black marble pyramid, a coin purse, a statuette of a doe, and a lantern.
We have to figure out which one of these is the amplifier.
Well, it's probably not any of them.
There's absolutely no hint of another room or any compartment anywhere.
There is not. For the most part, you can tell that this is a diamond-shaped room, but the effect of the black marble and the speckled red stars, effectively.
How big is the Black Pyramid?
You'd estimate
Yeah, so
foot and a
I
half by foot and a half. It's a square pyramid, square base, and then pyramidic, and it's foot and a half by foot and a half.
About 45-degree
That seems
angle
pretty
upwards.
magic, right?
guess- Larry, would you mind picking up the pyramid for us?
You see Larry's, he's hardly even followed you guys to this other corner. He's still by the kind of the stairs looking around the corner. He's like, oh god, guys, oh god, guys.
Larry,
He's staring up at the flashing lightning.
Yeah.
Larry, you have no fear. You are pledged to this god. He has no reason to hurt you.
Oh, I haven't made no sacrifice,
Yes,
guys.
little
You
thing.
gave him your blood.
I don't think that counts. I think that was kind of like an entry fee, you know?
Well, it says those without sacrifice take none, but you sacrificed,
I
so
didn't.
you could take some.
I didn't.
Blood's a sacrifice. That's what they call it.
It's an
blood
entry fee.
sacrifice.
I don't. Oh god.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. If we take it, we're all gonna get he's gonna get attacked or something. But if you take it, there's a chance we might not get
Guys,
attacked.
there's a skeleton right there.
Yeah, we'll have to. I mean, if
Somebody,
we take it, it's
that looks like a sacrifice.
well,
I don't think so. I don't think somebody would put a sacrifice up on a sword, a statue of a sword. That doesn't make any sense.
okay. Here's the thing. There's three requirements to be able to take stuff from here. We don't match any of them. You match one of them. So it's just statistics. We're gonna take it anyway. But we hopefully you taking it will avoid an encounter with the dark god.
With an unsavory encounter.
Will you do this for us, Larry? Be Larry the Brave.
We're not gonna leave this island without the
Who would like to roll the charisma check to see if Larry flees or if he?
Well, I already tried convincing, so I think I should roll for
All right,
that.
go ahead.
And I would also.
Well, we're getting it.
We'll give it to him first.
I'm decently charismatic. No.
Larry is starting his way back up the stairs.
I would like to convince him to come back down.
Give it a try.
He has a better.
I rolled a 14, which is 3 under my charisma.
He's staying with you guys, but he'll walk over to the bookshelves. When Larry approaches these shelves of goods, the statue, you guys are all standing facing the bookshelves, but you feel the hair on the back of your necks rise. The lightning forming from that tip of the statue, or the sword of the statue, grows in intensity. You can start hearing just crackling in the air. The air around you is starting to, or ozone around you starting to burn. Larry's got his hand. What are you guys asking him to get?
The pyramid.
Black
The pyramid.
Can I get once over on everything and just make sure that's what it is? That's the right one. Is there anything else that would have?
There are that sword that looks
Okay.
strikingly like the one the statue holds.
It looks like an actual sword, though. It looks like
Yes, correct.
That can't be the amplifier, right? Sword.
A black marble pyramid,
That seems amplifying.
a coin purse, a statuette of a doe, and a lantern.
How nice does the lantern look?
Quite. It is a ornate filigree gold.
Okay, guys, if shit goes south, let's just grab everything.
You know,
One of these things has to be the amplifier.
if we've already angered him,
Exactly.
we can't anger him anymore.
It's 1 or 0, you know?
I agree.
But
Okay, we'll work out who grabs what so we don't try and grab the same thing. I guess I'll have to be specific.
I think we can safely leave the coin purse and the sword.
The sword might be it.
Well, the sword might be. Yes.
Okay, I'll grab the sword. Grab the dove statue. You can grab the
Doe.
doe statue. I'm not an ornithologist.
Fair enough.
Well, Larry can take the pyramid,
Yeah, Larry, I'll take the pyramid.
and if that doesn't work, then I will take the sword.
I'll take the loot and the
Do-
lantern.
Would I know how to use a magic amplifier?
Oh yeah, you're
I want to see. If,
A loot, yes. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I will take the sword and
I'm gonna stay by Larry because if that is a magic amplifier, I want to like try and put my hand on user or whatever to like shoot magic missile or whatever the hell is attacking.
Okay. So
All right, on the count of 3, we'll have him grab it and then we'll see what's going on.
So what's the list again? Just
we have the
sword.
behind. Ladies and gentlemen, your prizes for winning tonight will be the sword, decorative or a silver blade with a beautiful black hilt and a inlaid red gem. The black marble pyramid, square pyramid with a beautiful black marble finish. A small coin purse made of silk and purple. A doe statuette made of a light blue marble with a silver trim. A lantern of gold filigree with red tiny gems adorning it, and a fancy lute made out of a deep brown mahogany.
So you're gonna take the loot. I can take the sword and the
I'll
lantern.
take I'll take the loot and the lantern because I'm assuming they're kind of all together. Like as you.
There are how many? I have? 1, 2, that's 6, and there's 3, so it's one shelf, one shelf, one shelf. I'm sorry. There's on the left there's a top, medium, and middle, and bottom shelf with one item on each, and on the right is 3 shelves with a top,
so the
middle.
lantern and the loot are right next to each other, but the sword is on the other side.
Yeah.
We could say that.
Yeah.
Doing a lot of logistics and stuff. It's,
Mm-hmm.
Well, I
okay,
mean,
so we all have what we're grabbing, right?
Yeah.
So basically, what are you leaving behind?
Nothing. I'm gonna grab the sword and the coin purse then.
We're just gonna grab everything if
Yeah. So
things go bad when Larry grabs the pyramid, which I assume it will.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But if it doesn't, and we just get out of here without a boss fight or anything really happening this episode, then so be it. I won't complain. Okay, Larry, are you ready?
Oh, this
Well-
ain't gonna work, guys. I thought you were just gonna let me do it because you thought I was gonna do it, but now you're making an effort to touch it. We're gonna mess up, man. We're gonna mess up, man.
We're only gonna touch.
We're gonna
stuff-
mess up, man. Larry, actually, let me roll to make sure he does. Larry has a straight up. Oh, holy shit! He has a super bad panic attack, and he just rushes forward to the pyramid and grabs it off its shelf.
All right.
Yeah, that was not a good idea.
Okay, grab everything.
Well,
Oh, we have to see what happens.
So what happens when he grabs it?
You see the pyramid glow brightly, and his hands become horribly, horribly burned as he drops the pyramid, which nicks itself on the floor. It does not shatter. It kind of bounces along a little bit. The statuette has eyes of fire, which erupt into flames. The tip of the sword electrifies intensely, and red bolts of lightning shoot out along the room. And though it is seemingly like depths of space, they find their mark and strike you, all 4 of you,
Oh boy.
for a lot of damage.
A lot of damage.
For a lot of damage.
What are we supposed to do?
Alrighty.
Firm believers in this guy.
Judel, you take 3 points of damage.
Oh my god. That's well, now I'm down to 3.
What's your name? Your name is Ayler. You take 5 points of damage.
Ooh.
And Adelhard, you take 4 points of damage.
Oy.
You really need to get like another piece of paper to write everything else. You have to keep erasing your character sheet.
You want a
I just
sticky
write
note?
lightly. I just write lightly, dude.
Alright.
That's what the character sheet's there for.
This is what I do for you guys. So,
Oh yeah, but you gotta keep a wrong count.
I suppose. All right. You all feel a searing pain in your cerebrum as a powerful voice speaks to you directly. What are you doing?
In my swamp.
In my bog.
I'm
My
sorry.
That
island.
was really funny, man. That was really funny. The statuette now burns to life, and the eyes erupt into flame, and the sword of lightning shoots bolts of red electricity into you, all of four of you standing around this diamond-shaped atrium. You see Larry stricken on the ground after burning and writhing. He's rolling around with his hands in pain, and he gets struck by lightning again on his back.
Larry!
Ah, guys, I told you. Storm clouds almost seem to form above in the faux night sky, and you guys are met with a familiar purple haze that starts to creep up from the ground. Larry is on the floor crying in hysterics. Guys, what's happening? A purple haze now fills the entire room and makes it difficult to see. It's like a fog. So if the black marble and red speckled sky did not confuse your depth perception enough, this haze is now hanging in front of you and making it difficult to see more than the friends by your side.
Is this magical?
Larry, you might want to get out of
I
here.
warned you. A chorus of 5 voices greets you from the fog, and you see 5 wizard men robed in turquoise, light blue, and silver.
They said I, so it must all be the same being.
More or less.
Or maybe it was the same guy who warned us.
Yeah.
Or maybe they all said I warned you at the same time.
Oh, okay.
We warned you. Fuck you. And the lightning is continuing to strike around the room. Larry has taken a run for it, and he's heading towards the exit now. He gets shot in the back once more and is thrown sprawled across the bottom of the staircase. You fools! You have angered Glamos. You have not made him happy. So bad at script, man.
You have angered him. You have made him unhappy.
I'm sounding like fucking Ayler over here.
Yeah.
So did your boat crash? You have angered Glamos with your hubris. He is not pleased with your attempts at thievery, petty thieves.
He wasn't using it.
Lightning is dancing about at your feet, and the ghosts go to strike you. They all produce different blades from within their robes and float over towards you, Judel, with your large mouth.
I'm gonna die then. That's it.
No, let's see. Everyone roll initiative.
Jump.
Ooh, I'm going on a 9.
Good. 11.
Actually, you know what? I'm going on a 1
Mm-hmm.
because I'm going to cast a spell.
Oh, wow.
What are you casting?
The only.
Cure light
Heal
wounds.
light wounds?
I'm going to cure light wounds.
Okay. I thought you had a big plan or something. No.
Like turn undead or something. It goes,
Well, actually, I can't do that.
yeah, that wouldn't work.
Yeah, no, because I gave up cure. I gave up turn undead in favor of being able to turn normal people
Yeah.
by being really scary.
Into dead.
It probably wouldn't work because they got like final boss immunity, stuff
yeah,
like that.
they're not.
They have plot armor.
Yeah.
They're also not undead, so.
Yeah, they're like.
Oh.
There's something, but
Who knows
I don't
what they
think
are.
really qualify as undead.
After you guys roll your initiative in this first round pass, I'm going to have you do a perception check.
So I'm going on a 1.
Okay.
So
You want to just take an L and go last, Cooper?
Well, no.
Here, I still need to roll my initiative.
yeah, you do.
Thanks for reminding us.
What are you on, Judel?
just roll the die.
Okay, sorry. So I'm on a 14.
Okay. So Judel, what are you on?
11.
11. So if the 1 beats it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna rip my holy symbol and say, Tyr, we need your help to strike down the followers of this unjust god.
You're going,
What? please heal my friend so we may take the fight to them.
All right. So roll your D10.
The 8.
D8.
I'll roll a D10 if you want me to.
Roll your D8.
4.
And you actually get 6 points of healing back. Tyr is joining the fight in this unholy god and respects the conquest, granting you an additional power or additional strength in your healing. So that puts up the 9 points of health.
Wait, +4?
Plus 6.
Or 6, right.
Yes,
right.
because he just said Tyr's.
I thought, I wrote it down thinking like, okay, he added it, so now I have 4. Like, for some reason, I just still had 4, even though I recognized that he added
Okay.
it. It
So you
wasn't
had
me not hearing you.
Are you at a 9?
Yeah, it should be. Yeah.
So your max is a
10.
Okay.
Yes. When I get max health, I can shoot lasers from my sword.
Excellent. Too bad that these guys are, all 5 of them are now flanking you with various cold ethereal weapons at the ready.
Do you get savings throws?
That
Better be a
Did you
last
say
of my-
cold ethereal weapon?
Yes. They're producing an icy kind of chill to them.
I hope that laugh was in my favor. Is it
No.
critical?
Yes.
God damn it.
One of them did have a critical success against you. So you see one of them produce a sickle that seems to be almost like with clouds of vapor pouring down it, ready it up, and strike you for 6 points of damage.
Well, there it goes.
This was the critical, and it cleans. The thing about these weapons is because of their nature, they're not solid. They pass straight through you. However, you feel their effects within you now. This one passes straight through your bottom, like your left thigh, and your entire leg goes numb. It feels almost as if it was severed.
Oh, timber! That's way too.
Yeah. And then there's another one that strikes you for a point of damage. A dagger that glances your hand as you try
You're too
to.
busy like falling over when they
Yeah.
hit you.
A dagger that slices a finger while you block it with your quarterstaff. All right. And then the next turn is Mac?
Yeah, 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
11.
Well, now that they're all around me, that's a good fire arc, you know.
Yes.
All right, burning hands, bitch. Let me find the
As
card.
he's like slowly falling over because
Yeah.
he can't feel his leg.
Again.
Ah! Let's see.
Maybe all the fire will put the frost is.
Actually, since you just got hit, Judah, roll a perception check.
Perception.
Yes.
14's not good. It's a 14. What's
Did you fail?
is wisdom my perception?
Yes.
Okay, then yeah, I failed.
Okay. So these things are as real as day in front of you, and you think they're attacking you.
Oh.
That's a weird way to put it.
Do I even want to use burning hands then?
Well,
Well, I mean, I guess I would in
Yeah.
character.
yes.
So yeah, so these burning hands, I'm gonna burn them all. 120 degrees in front of me. Any creature in the area of flame suffers 1d3 points of damage plus 2
120 feet in front of you?
degrees.
Oh, degrees. All right. How far in front of you does it go?
5. There we go.
5 feet?
5 feet in length in front of me. A horizontal arc, about 120 degrees, 5 feet out. They're all pretty close to me, I
yes.
assume, since they're hitting me with melee weapons.
Those are.
And I do 1d3 points of damage plus 2 points for each level of experience.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give it to you. Go ahead.
So I deal to all of them. Hopefully they're all in the range. A 1d3, so just divided by 2, plus 6.
Okay. Why plus 6? Is your
Plus
level times 2?
2 points for each level of
Oh,
experience.
that makes sense.
So max of 20.
That's sexy.
Yeah, so I do 7 damage.
Is it a 2?
Yeah,
Plus 6?
yeah.
2 divided
Divided because it's 23.
You right. All right, so 7
And-
points of damage.
All right.
And then, all right, so I'm going to have Aylar and Adelhard, both you guys roll a wisdom perception check now.
Oh, I get it. I just barely see through this fog.
Nice.
I rolled 11, so yes, I also got it.
Okay, so you guys noticed that when Judah was struck with the weapons, that there was actually towards the statue a bright illumination of a gem, and it's almost like a projector, shooting through the fog and materializing in now this solid purple mass to create these specters. And you see that his flames actually, when they do illuminate the area, almost cancel out the specters completely, shoot past them, and actually hit the statue, where this red light is emanating from, and that causes kind of a flicker in the red light. When his flames die down, the 5 magician specters reappear.
Almost like a projector.
They're in gems.
Fuck!
Yeah, so now we know where we're headed.
Ever since Tonsil taught me that word.
All right.
Motherfucker.
So, me?
Yes.
On the 14th.
Yes.
Well, considering my initial perception of what I was going to do at the start of this round, I'm going to cast Flame Blade, but because I come from the northern
The icy
tips,
norths.
yeah, I cast the opposite, Ice Blade, and I form about a
Blade of ice.
a scimitar of ice with a
Scimitar?
You have to do the accent all the time.
What is it?
Scimitar.
Scimitar.
Scimitar. Isn't that what I said?
You said scimitar.
Scimitar.
I
Scimitar?
it says you form a scimitar of flames, but for this we'll go with like a scimitar of ice with a cold slurry kind of.
Yeah. Well, would
Around.
you want like
And we're
just pure ice, or would you want like an actual slurry that's like moving and swirling?
Well, can I do both?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, like a cold base, like I want to say a short sword with the flurry kind of forming the scimitar.
She wants fire ice.
Yeah, that's all right. I get it. All right, so you cast that. So does that just have extra damage, or how's that work?
This spell, the caster causes a chilling ray of ice cold ice to spring forth from his hand. This blade-like ray is wielded as if it were a scimitar. If the caster successfully hits with the ice blade in melee combat, the creature struck suffers 1d4 plus 4 points of damage with a damage bonus of plus 2. If the creature is undead or especially vulnerable to ice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind. There's no speed for it?
I
I guess not, because that would be just an extension of your arm at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
It lasts for me, it would last 7 rounds.
Okay. So that will be the conclusion of your turn.
Okay.
New round. Roll initiative.
I don't know, roll initiative.
Yeah.
I didn't see the crystals, or did they say?
I just I
Okay,
shouted
yeah,
when
you
I
shouted,
saw it.
so.
Okay.
There were
And then-
crystals.
Can I,
Okay.
can I at least see it through the, after my flames, I see it at least?
What you guys see now that Adelhard has called it out and kind of brought it to your attention, that the reverse side of the statue, it's got a belt, and on the back of the belt has 5 gems inlaid into it, and each of those gems are glowing brightly.
How high up is that belt?
It's within reach if you swing wildly at it. You could not jump up and grab one, but if you have pull arms.
I can pull arm up there and smash.
Yes. Pull arm smash.
Real hard smash.
Imagine just like a goofy like just over the head, like when you get the hammer in Mario.
Yeah. I forgot the sound. Yeah. That
Something
works.
like that. Anyway, so I guess we're rolling
Initiative. Yeah.
I'm gonna magic missile on 11 again. Not using this anymore.
What's the speed of magic missile? 1.
Well, yeah, casting speed 1.
Okay.
I'm
All right.
7.
11, 7, and
10.
10. 11, 7, 10. So they are going first.
Great, I'm dead.
And they are turning towards Adelhard, who shouted out their secrets.
Yes.
Their gosh darn secrets. That's
I like how they all attacking the same, like one guy. They all target one guy, like just a bunch of guys with sticks running over and crowding around.
all right, Adelhard. A large boy with a mace comes over and smashes the mace business end down on your head, plowing it through your body, doing 5 points of damage.
God damn, we're dead.
Another one with the same one that used daggers to chop off some of what's his name, Joodle's fingers, goes for your heels and kind of nips the back of your legs for another point of damage. Puts you at 5. All right.
Let's go, boys.
And then it's your turn, Ayler.
So I would like to run over to where I saw these gems and attempt to stab
Okay.
one of them, I guess. Or
With your big ol' sticky arm.
yeah, I would preferably like to do a sweep of.
Mhm.
Well, of my pole arm, or can I would I have to climb up? And
You would have to climb up to be able to access it with your arm, with your magic arm. But I could give you a dexterity check, and then you could attempt to strike it.
Can I do that?
Yes, that's why I said I could give it to you. I'll let you do this. Can I do it?
Well, like, can I do that instead of using?
Oh yeah, of course. It's all right. We're good.
11, which for dexterity I pass.
Okay, so you're able to with your. I mean, you can use. You still have full liberty of both hands.
Yeah.
So you're able to scramble up. The base is wide enough and it's short enough that it's simple to climb up on, and you're tall enough now that you can just kind of strike it above you like you're punching something on a top shelf.
All right. So roll to hit.
Yes.
I rolled an 11.
Okay, so attempting to strike down on this, you did open one of those doors with a light barrier on them, correct? When you guys were exploring the houses?
You did.
Okay, so the 11 is not sufficient. So what you feel is when you strike down on this gem, that barrier feeling happens to you again, and your hand gets a little bit electrified and numb as an invisible force field prevents you from touching the gems on the belt. But you are still standing on there, and you're ready to make another strike at the next time. Then I believe you're next, Noodle.
Yeah, 11.
Yeah.
You're protected by a force field.
Huh. So, well, it's already shooting magic missiles at it.
Yeah.
We can follow through with that one. Shoot 2 magic missiles at a crystal.
Okay.
3 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the wrong thing. 5 damage.
All right. You see one of the magic missiles make contact with the force field, and you can actually see a ripple of where the red light is distorted and it meets your. What color are those magic missiles?
Blue.
Blue. So where there's red light meets the blue light, and it kind of disperses along there, and then it forms a hole large enough for your second magic missile to pass through and strike one of the gems, shattering it.
Nice. Okay, so we have to hit.
One of the boys, the man with the dagger, flickers out of existence.
Okay, so we have to hit twice in succession.
Or just it depends on how you do it.
I mean, that's how you did it.
All right.
Well, seeing this, I put that together. So that's what I'm beginning to think that I need to hit it in succession.
Okay.
What you gonna do? Hard?
Yeah, well, okay, so I'm gonna run up and I was running up to try and smash it, so maybe I can work my way in that hole too.
Or like pierce into it, maybe? I don't know.
Roll a d20 just to strike. If you're powerful enough, you guys can just pass the force field.
Yeah.
As you did when you opened the door.
Oh, that's just its general defense, like, so we just failed.
Yeah, so that I have, it's an armor class. It's lowering the mysticism. It's an armor class, which explains why hitting a stationary gem didn't work.
10.
Okay. Well,
A
use
10?
this.
10, yeah.
So in this example, attempting to pierce through the same hole, following up on Joodle's attack, it closes too quickly for you to do it, and your pointed tip is deflected by a rounded edge.
Yeah.
What does gem tip do anything?
I don't know. Maybe you got to try.
I'll have to yell at. Can I get it? Yo! Ayla, what about your gem tip? Would that stab through it?
Perhaps that seems like it'd be a good idea.
I don't know. Throw spitball in here. Almost dead.
New round of initiative.
I'm out of spells. We should have rested. I don't know what I'm gonna do now.
Should have rested before we ran into the mausoleum, you're saying?
Yes.
I'll be on a 14. Then
Okay.
I'll be on I'm gonna go on an 8.
Okay. 14, 8.
I am on a let's see, I rolled a 2, but I'm still not really sure what I'm gonna do since it's like I'm trying to throw my dagger at one of them.
Okay.
The gems.
All right. So what are you on?
Just with the fourth. Oh, that would make me my dagger speed probably like 2.
Yeah.
Be either like 4 to 6. Is anything in that range?
Is that your total speed is around 4 to 6?
Yeah. I'm looking for the.
Okay, that's fine. So 4 to 6. What are you on? 14.
8.
8. 4. Okay. At the beginning of the round.
4.
Okay. So at the beginning of the round, before any of you have a chance to react, the lightning charges enough from the blade of the sword to strike out once more and does a point of damage to Adelhard, Ayler, and poor Larry, who's still unconscious on the staircase.
Jesus Christ.
Putting Adelhard to 4 and putting Ayler to 9.
Ooh.
The clouds overhead kind of have a general rumble. You can't see that faux night sky anymore. It's just a dark storm clouds with shooting red electricity through it. And the purple haze is growing ever so thick, though a little more transparent as one of its suits have been destroyed.
Growing thicker, but more transparent.
It is. It's getting
remaining
heavier.
above.
You can feel it on your skin.
Okay. More
So then we'll start with the 4.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Throw my dagger. So
Just roll a d20. I'll tell you what happens.
11.
That is not. 11 will not do it.
11.
Your dagger skitters or makes contact with an upper part of the statue, and then scatters off to the floor.
You tried.
I'm dead.
Good attempt.
Then you're on a 8, on a 9.
14.
Were you on an 8 or 9?
I was on an 8, yeah.
Yeah, so 8 goes.
Yeah, because I found out Killer Wounds has a casting time of 5. So I would have
Really?
gone on a 6 that one.
Oh, casting time. I keep
Yeah,
getting
not-
rounds
not 5
confused.
rounds,
Yeah, I
but
keep getting
5.
confused. All right,
So
that's fine.
I am going to heal Doodle again.
Okay,
So
roll your d8.
So you're out of spells now?
Yeah, that was my 2 spells.
Alright. Both just healing me.
Yeah,
Because they all just started whacking me. Same time.
So I heal him I roll 3.
You roll 3. All right, you're gonna get 6 back, so it puts you at 8.
Ooh. They all turn towards you again.
You start actually seeing the imagery of Tyr healing you now. You're starting to believe.
Oh, thank God.
All right, so you're at 8. So then next is the apparitions. We'll be striking the man on the pedestal.
My leg's still dead.
Yes.
it's numb and really tingly.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's asleep, but like really badly.
It's like my tongue right now.
All right. So they're going to be striking at you, Ayler, and the one with the mace does a large swing, attempting to hit you, and you actually swing out of you dodge out of the way in time for it to move its mace and strike its own crystal, killing himself.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, thank God.
3 remain. Whoa. Another one that has not made contact, or I think, the sickle one chopped off his leg.
Yeah.
Strikes you, Ayler, for 4 points of damage.
Where do you strike me through?
He just kind of grazes your back, so you feel a chill through your spine, but you still have all automotion of your limbs. Puts you to 5 HP.
If we're going for more cartoony campaign, we should have made it like so when it sliced my leg up, I just saw like a translucent blue leg flop down.
I thought about that, and I was like, nah.
That's too much.
That's too much. Okay, so 3 remaining. It is your turn, Ayler.
From hearing Zoodle's words of advice, I would like to take my faux shard and try and dip the tip in and stab into the force field.
Who knows? Maybe it gets
Roll a
plus
d20.
to hit.
Yep.
Who knows?
14.
A 14. That just barely misses it. You do pierce the shield with the tip of your dagger, but hit between 2 gems.
Just the impact of the force field as I swing my faux shard in kind of jars me off.
Yes. You were expecting a little more resistance than you received. The shield kind of lets the gem through, almost as if this shield is trained to recognize the gems, what's the name of the gems? The Valaris crystals, rather than just malfeasance.
Got it.
You have a bedroll. Put over the crystals.
New round of combat.
I mean, kind of like you block the crystal, won't the projection be blocked?
Or could just
Or is
go
it a
through
magic,
the bedroll.
Yeah, magic projection. That doesn't need to,
It's not
doesn't necessarily
physics.
need a medium.
Yeah.
All
right.
let's
Going
roll.
on a 14.
I'm gonna try and hobble over and smash a crystal.
Okay.
And I'm doing that on a 8.
9.
8, 9,
Just angrily.
8, 9, 14. So the 3 remaining are going to go, and these guys have a weapon of a sickle, a battle staff, and of a war hammer. The one with the war hammer rears up on you again, Ayler, and misses you, passing through the statue, continuing and turning around. The other 2 are striking on both of you guys individually. So Adelhard, the one with the sickle, goes to strike you, misses. You give it some clever footwork, and Judel,
Some clever.
Yeah,
you are hit by the one wielding, was it the battle staff?
I am.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's unable to do the
Battle
clever
staff
footwork.
on battle staff, and you take 3 points of damage.
Oh, all right.
Putting
So are they just like floating around the statue and stuff in circles, like hitting us?
yes.
Because it'd be funny if they're climbing up the statue like they actually go down by gravity.
It's very Disneyland Haunted Mansion-esque.
All right. So I next is an 8.
Yeah, I believe so.
All right. Rolling to smash a crystal.
Rolling.
Can I aim for the Warhammer one? Or
Oh,
Is
I
that-
don't know which one is which.
oh, there's no lines like in projected. Yeah, it's
No.
not. And
10 is not enough. I'm sorry.
all right.
Now 9.
Yes.
Back to my ice blade. Just going back and forth. I rolled a
Oh, Jesus.
Woo! All right. So
You're
both.
never happy when we get a critical.
I am also happy. I'm happy when you get a critical. I'm happy when combat is spiced up by funny encounters. Both of you guys are at the foot of.
No, I'm on it.
He's on
Yes,
it.
and that's why I said both of you guys are at the foot of the statue there, Judel and Adelhard, correct?
Yeah,
I
bring
need
me
to roll
this. I didn't do nothing
percentages,
wrong.
don't
I'm sorry, what?
I need to roll percentages.
Yes.
Oof. I rolled a 64.
A 64.
Straight
Nintendo
up 8
64!
Straight up 8 squared.
Okay. So, thrown off guard by the apparition that attempted to strike you and passed us through that statue, you're kind of moved back and not realizing your friends are in such close quarters, move your ice blade against the base of it, and he actually, your friend here, Ayler, scrapes this, your foreheads and the tops of your heads. You look at the top of his head. Yes. And does a point of damage to both you two. So that puts you, Adelhard, at a 3, and that puts.
Dead.
Almost.
You're like a 2.
They're wearing the
I
Naruto
thought-
headband, so they become a Katsuki.
Yes. And that puts you, Judel, at 4.
Right, so now the hair on my forehead will grow back white.
And you guys.
Because I don't have forehead there.
Wearing
Actually,
a
did it
hat.
hit my eyebrow at all?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I got a cool white streak on my eyebrow.
Yeah. Or were you wearing your hat?
Not over my eyebrow.
Well, I mean, you're just wearing your hat, so it probably cut through your hat a little as well.
Oh yeah, cool. Got the
No, he's wearing it really, really far back.
He's wearing it like right here.
stable on the back of my head.
All right, whose turn is it next? I think it's Jacob is the one who hasn't went. All right.
You mean Adelhard?
Yeah, I'm
Who
sorry.
is
Who's
Jacob? Adelhard. Do your,
Jesus.
do your
Jacob.
business. Clean some house.
Please.
Come on.
So I'm back on the ground now.
Clean house.
No, you're still there.
16.
That'll
Oh,
do
I
it.
felt.
Yeah, you have one arm and you were going to do that, but then somebody came and you're like, whoa! And then if my table wasn't here, I would have put my arm there.
I'm
All right,
sorry.
a 16.
16.
I'll give it to you. You power through the shield and cause a rift in it long enough to connect with a gem. Roll some good damage.
Sexy.
4.
A 4 is enough to shatter the sickle-wielding spirit. Not a spirit, but it was alliteration.
Yeah.
And it flickers for just a moment, lets out kind of a ghostly wail, and then disappears.
But it's not a spirit, guys.
It's
A
not.
ghost.
It's not. However, somebody wants you to think they are.
Oh, fair enough.
2 remain floating around, a battle staff and a hammer equipped. Another
Larry all
bolt of
along.
lightning.
Zapped himself to death.
Oh, he's not dead yet.
Another bolt of
He's
lightning,
just feigning.
or 2 bolts of lightning, shoot out from the tip of this sword. You guys are too close, really, for it to make contact, or so. One of them strike the poor corpse of Larry, and the other one strikes the sword on the bookshelf, causing a loud zap and an explosion in that corner.
Does that look dangerous? Or does the sword look dangerous?
The one
If I touch it, would I die?
over
Probably.
the bookshelf?
Yeah,
the
probably.
pyramid didn't look very dangerous, but
The bookshelf just exploded. The sword just got hit by lightning.
Yes.
Releasing the
sword's
magic
still there.
energy inside of it.
Oh, the sword died.
Yes.
Okay, well, at least it wasn't me. All right. Also, just as this may seem as not weird, but when we saved Larry from his room, in the corner where he was peeing and pooping, was that already full of like piss and shit, like months worth?
Yes.
Okay, it can't be Larry. Nobody, not even for a plan, a scheme, would do that.
yeah, like
No way it was Larry. Okay, let's continue.
All right.
New round?
I'm sorry?
The new round?
New round, yes.
All right.
going on a 15.
Going for another smack. On a
smack.
4. Right up. 6.
A 6.
I'm on this 10.
6, 10.
Um,
I'm waiting for the last guy.
I said 15.
6, 10, 15. All right, the 6 goes first.
All right. Rolling to hit.
Yes, if you're striking with your quarterstaff.
Yeah, hell yeah. 7.
A 7?
Oh, I'm so close to a 1. Holy shit. Yeah, 7. Don't hit.
A 7 does not hit. No, deflected by that magical shield, a shimmering red surface that easily knocks your quarterstaff aside.
we just bang, 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 bang.
All right.
bang.
These two boys get the floating battle staff and hammer wielder are both going to be striking. Looking at you, Ayler. One of them connects for 2 points of damage. The hammer is squarely put upon your shoulder. Puts you to 3 points.
Wasn't even next.
Oh.
Oh, that hurts so bad.
That Ash Ketchum.
One of you guys go now. Who's next? I think it's Cooper. Okay. By Cooper, I mean Ayler.
Who's Cooper?
I don't know.
Chump name.
Jump name.
Trying to pass through all of the hurt and numbness. I go to, and after being reared back, I want to shift my momentum back up and come with my ice blade back.
Doing. And your connection is
14.
14. Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, I did that. Okay. A 14 will be enough to pierce. You've got a very thin, ice-thin blade that goes through the force field and connects with the next gem in series, absolutely destroying it and dissipating the...
I rolled 7 points.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot to ask. If you do, there is a threshold that you have to hit, but I just assumed.
Yeah. It's a 1d4 plus 4, so.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Because we've done 4.
Yeah.
That worked.
Causing the battle staff wielding brother to go away. Brother.
Did he look like
When you destroy the battle staff wielding character, the storm becomes a lot more erratic. Lightning flashing in red, traversing the skies a lot more spookily, scarily. Static.
Throw it in the air.
The storm is actually touching down with its static red lightning, and the sword-tipped statue is shooting off more bolts of lightning, striking all 4 of you 4 points of damage.
Oh boy.
And destroying the lantern on the shelf.
Larry has to be dead.
So that puts...
Poor Larry.
Because you need to go like a full amount of your HP below your HP to die, right?
Yeah. So that puts you, Ayler, at 2. That puts Judel at 3, and that puts Adelhard at 2.
I'm barely hanging on. I'm like,
Yeah, we are.
You're starting.
Another explosion at the bookshelf. Another explosion on the bookshelf, and you are starting to be unsure of what is remaining and not turn to ash.
yeah.
So you have to finish the round now, Adelhard?
Yep.
Go ahead.
Gonna smash it. I'm gonna smash him, bash him.
You gotta do it. Roll well. Roll well.
20.
Sock and rock 'em.
16.
16.
A 16 will
All right.
do it. Describe me. How does it happen?
Cool.
All right, so I'm just
What?
barely holding on.
Oh yeah, roll damage.
I rear up and deal.
One.
Wrong. Is it a D10?
It was a D10, yes. Shit, I've been rolling a D10 this whole time.
fucking know. I rolled.
5 damage.
That's enough. Okay.
That'd be really
Slam
bad.
the hammer into it.
You shatter the force field like glass, causing the red fragments of it to fall down and then dissipate to dust. and then out of view before they even touch the ground. The gem is mere particles as it is met with your hammerhead, and the hammer-wielding apparition is long gone as he fades into the purple mist, which also... Did I land your drink?
No.
All right. The purple mist, which settles like dust onto the granite floor beneath you. The clouds above disappear into the air, and like they came, almost like they were never there. The room is much, much, much darker now. The red gems that formerly created the illusion of a outer space theme no longer shine brightly, and you're met with just inky blackness as the only light comes from a dim glow of the statue's sword.
I want to hurriedly run over to Larry.
While he does that,
I'm gonna light my torch.
Okay.
Burn it.
while he does that, I'm gonna just like real done with it, kind of just silently grab the pyramid,
Okay.
hold it a little bit to see if it burns my hand, and when it doesn't, because I swear to God if it does.
It does not.
Okay, I'm gonna start carrying it out. Be like, hey, you take care of Larry. But we're gonna fix up the boat and get out of here.
The pyramid you're able to carry, it is surprisingly weighty for its size, and the electricity feeling you get from simply handling it is very potent.
Does it make me feel more magical?
You don't have any more spells, do you?
But I'm magic still.
It does, actually. It does. It makes you feel like you would... It gives you the magical strength beyond what you have. No.
Say the word.
No.
Like
You feel amplified.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
So I'm
sure this is it.
Yeah, but I mean, like with my torch, I'm gonna.
Is the
see
dove
what
statue still
other-
there?
What other?
What?
Is the
What
dove
other
statue
things
or doe
is there?
statue?
Negative. The doe statue is in pieces.
Is anything not in pieces?
Yeah.
You see the coin pouch has been ripped, but you see a few specks of gold along the floor. You retrieve the amp in a single piece. The sword is nowhere to be seen. No ash remains where it once was. And for all you know, if you hadn't seen it before, you might not even have realized it were there.
Is the loot okay?
The loot is buried beneath one of the bookshelves, but aside from a few broken strings, is still serviceable.
Okay. I'll grab the loot. I'll grab the coins.
You find 14. I'm sorry. How many? 5. You find 15 gold coins.
Okay, 5 each. 5 coins each.
Okay, and then
Just I'll hand those out.
yeah,
Okay.
while
and
I'm
then
tending
the
wounds
2
and
gold
stuff.
pieces that I took from Chattelheart over there, Mr.
So I get
Moneybag.
7.
So he gets 7, and I'll take 3.
Okay.
All right.
And you all put those in your coin purses?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh wait, and if Larry comes back, we should all hand him one.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Larry comes back, we should all hand him a gold piece.
That's if he's not dead.
So-
right now.
Yeah, that's what I mean by comes back.
Judah, you're carrying the amplifier.
I'll get the amplifier, and I guess I'll also put the loot in my bag or something.
Sword.
All right.
Actually, if I can't carry that, I'll try and get Adelhard to carry. But the point is, we get all the loot that still exists.
Yeah.
in
What
one
still
piece.
exists is the amp, the gold, and the loot. Because the doe statue you find fragments of. You can take those if you'd like.
Yeah.
The lantern is all singed and turned into slag, and then the sword has no remnant.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'll grab the amplifier. Anything I can't grab Adelhard, I'll grab like the loot, and then we all have the gold. And then
Wait, so that's 5
I have
things,
a
right?
loot.
That's 3 things. You guys
Well,
have.
We lost
There was a
3
sword.
things.
there's 5 things, but like I guess
There's
So,
a sword,
sword,
pyramid.
lantern, doe statue broke, amplifier,
Loot.
loot, and gold still there.
Okay,
That's 6.
so that's 6.
Yes. I know what I'm
3 and
doing.
3.
So were you doing like a timer thing? Like the more time we took to fight the boss, the less rewards we got?
A little bit.
It's good. That's good. That's clever. Anyway, so yeah, we're just heading
Yeah,
out.
if you guys took long
Hey,
enough,
me-
or if you
me-
tried to flee.
Oh god. It'll be get Larry.
Yeah, basically.
And Ayler is tending to Larry, so
Yeah.
I guess let's see how that.
I'm shaking Larry.
Larry, are you all right?
You see that his robes donated by his good friend Judel have been blown open. His back is singed and burned severely. He's shaking, like his breath is very shaky, but he's passed out.
Well, he's dead. No.
Well, there's nothing I can do.
I want to cast Cure Light Wounds on his bubbly back and hands.
I mean, yeah, it looks like a cheese pizza.
On the most scarred parts, basically. So,
All right, go ahead.
so you don't ruin that beautiful face of him.
allude to you, this poor innocent man suffered in the likes of battle in which he should not have taken place. Please help me heal him in his trying times. 6.
All right, and then knowing the run-in with that chaotic god that you just had, your god lends 2 more points of healing. He is still passed out, but he is far, far more stable. His back looks very clean, though some scarring is still present, and you see actually bolts of red running through his flesh.
Oh, that's not good. Well, he's a gunner.
Well, this is
But
what
he's
happens when you get
breathing.
shocked. I mean, it's a guy that's hit with lightning. That's what they look like.
He's breathing soundly.
I would like to prop him over my shoulder and take him out.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll take the. I'll
When
take
you say
the
bolts red, it's just red skin, like inflamed skin, right?
torch of
No,
one
it
hand.
looks like veins beneath his skin, but it's of the red. That
Oh, so he's getting crystalled.
Yeah.
Oh, gross. I don't want to deal with that. Throw him
Torch
off.
in one
Boy.
hand, loot in the other hand. I'm walking
Convince
out.
me.
All right. Judo, your leg returns back to its normal function. You can start feeling again. The blood is flowing.
All right.
In addition, any other extremities that have been numbed, you all regain feeling.
Oh boy, I can use my heals again.
All right.
Oh, there?
Now, leaving the.
What time? Oh, sorry.
This is where I'm calling you. See, I'm giving the the outro. That's what they call them, outros. Leaving the darkened and sullied mausoleum atrium behind you, you traverse back up that long staircase, leaving the black marble and red speckled night sky in the depths, returning to the stone and iron wrought surface with the door waiting for your re-entry. The gems inside of the what are those? Inside of the marble bowls still glow faintly and rotate in their suspension, though not as fervently as they once did. It is a sullen day, and we will cut it there.
We level up.
Yes, you will level up.
Wait, 1, 2, 3.
We leveled up!